To this day, I remember sitting in class staring at the scribbles my teacher was writing on the chalkboard. I remember thinking, what was she doing? The lines were all connected, some pointy and curvy. I remember hearing the word handwriting, cursive, and as we learned the letters and slowly made words, I ended up loving making those curvy and pointy lines. Cursive not only helps our writing to look more polished, to be able to read historical documents like the Declaration of Independence, but also good for fine motor skills and to retain more information and ideas. I myself, like everyone else, was taught how to write in cursive, and now that my children are in school, I'm hearing that there are some schools not teaching handwriting anymore. As a parent, I want my children to learn this art. I don't want them to not be able to read old documents that our forefathers have left for us. But have you wondered why and should children learn cursive? Do you feel that technology is now the main way to write letters through email? Do we need to learn cursive in this digital world? What will happen to everyone when no one could read historical documents or write letters from our forefathers? I will show both sides of this argument, and in the end show that not only children but also adults need to learn cursive and why it is important to know. In a 2013 article, Does Cursive Need to be Taught in a Digital Age?, Cindy Long points out that the Common Core standards did not include cursive handwriting, and it opened a debate among many state legislators. Some saying that millennials are being taught cursive, but then it becomes less important and more documents are being typed out on computers. That the day and age our children are growing up in are less on books and chalkboards and more on tablets and computer screens. Research conducted by the Nielsen found that the average American spends over 11 hours a day in front of a screen. But even though we are all on computers and tablets more hours in a day, doesn't mean we're all pros in typing, and that is another story as well. They are saying that typing should replace cursive, that being able to type out words quickly and fast for our employers are what is desired than cursive. What we don't realize is that not only does cursive keep us connected to the past and to be able to read old documents and to sign our names legibly, it also helps our brains to be challenged. It helps those who suffer brain injuries that damage their ability to write and understand print, but it teaches children who have dyslexia. And should we learn to write cursive, an education expert weighs in. Mandy Crum said that children with dyslexia have an easier time forming words with connected fluid letters. It engages multiple areas of the brain and muscles to help remember specific letters. This debate can go back and forth, left and right. But is there a right answer? In the end, it is a matter of opinion and the individual. Even if we do teach our children cursive, as they grow, they can do as what I did and adjust how they write cursive. Cindy Long has said that some adults eventually abandon cursive and start writing a hybrid of mostly print letters joined occasionally in a cursive style. Are you guilty of that? Because I know I am. When I read my cursive, I have regular formed letters and connected as well. It is said that 55% of adults write in this hybrid writing and 37% in cursive. As our world is turning more to technology, doesn't mean it will take the place of being able to write and read in cursive. If you are into genealogy, all you read and decipher words that are written in cursive. If we are unable to read those words, we wouldn't be able to find ancestors or to know our rights written in the Declaration of Independence as citizens of the United States. Cursive is an important skill and needs a place in our world of technology. Being able to write sets us apart from other mammals and not only leaves beautiful writing, but challenges our minds as well. It may even look like scribbles or chicken scratch to some, but what will the generation before us think of if they knew we could not read or write in handwriting? If they knew that we abandoned this beautiful art that they so meticulously practiced and had contests in, challenged themselves to be able to write the most perfect letters and to present beautiful notes sent to others. In a 1950 Time story about a calligraphy competition, the columnist concluded, more important than the judge's verdict was the evidence that the Commonwealth's future leaders would continue to write a clear and handsome hand. Do you think we could say that today? Do you think they will think our writing are evidence of future leaders? I feel like they wouldn't, but again, this is based off opinion and in individuals. We can teach our children how to do cursive and how to read them, but will they continue to write it? I don't know. But I hope to say, and I hope that my children will continue, and that they could tell the generation before us one day that they tried and that their writing is clear in the handsome hand. Thanks for listening.